Hello everybody. This is Science of Money, hosted by Nubian Sciences. I'm your host, Preston. This is class number 9. Man, I'm so grateful tuning in for the first time. Welcome. Tonight's lesson is one that's going to be very interesting. So, pretty much, we're going to be talking about the income system versus the free flow system, or the mgmc. So mgmc stands for money goal, money management chart. And so just keep that in mind, mgmc. And so you can mail us at mgmc@mail.com. And so how it works is, so you go through the class, you're going to get all this free learning. The class is designed solely with that purpose in mind, to teach you free about the science of money. Now, along with free knowledge, your mind gets a chance to entertain a choice. And so we have a product that is $39.95. You can order through email at mgmc@mail.com. Just place your order over there, and it's simple. Send us an email with your yearly idea of your savings goal. So if it's 4,000, 10,000, a million, whatever. And what we do is we design your MGMC for you, money goal management chart. It's that simple. So just remember the email, mgmc@email.com. That's it. So on that note, I want to get into something that's very serious. And it's an operative system that we are involved in, whether we are aware of it or not. And so I call that the income system. I refer to it as the red pill. Now, this is lesson 9 in the first series of 10 lessons. So I'm going to do one more. And then when we get into the other lessons, we're going to do another 10 more lessons. We'll be talking primarily about the red pill, blue pills, more in depth about the system. So basically, on the chart, if you look down here to the bottom, you're going to see this number, which is $1,684. And so this is based on a 12-month cycle that will top out at $20,208. So this is a typical pay scale for a low-end job. Okay, but along with this low-end job comes a lot of responsibility, and the companies wind up getting a lot of energy use out of you. Now keep in mind that in previous videos, I explained that money is motion, it's opportunity, it's niche, it's energy, and it's yearly flow. So this is where the energy and the yearly flow part of it actually comes into it. So the niche and the motion is in here too, but the niche part we don't need to touch on. So how does the I'm just explaining the red side first. So how does the red side system work? And why is it the matrix? It's the matrix because if one is not careful, you can spend a lifetime in an evolving flow system. You start out, get out of school, go get your job, and you're in the cycle, boom, you're in there. So, but the only thing about it, the only thing about it is that along with the yearly cycle, you have things that come up against your $20,000, and there's no growth. So you have rent. Excuse me, girl. I'll make this adjustment. So you have rent. And let's say you got a car note and other things. So let's say you're taking home $1,684 a month, right? And you got all of this up against it. And once you pay all of that, you're gonna be left up with just a small amount of money. That's your OPM. That's your operating capital. Now, on the note of money, permanent income is defined as the amount one can spend. Keep in mind that permanent income is defined as the amount one can spend. So if you're in the red pill side and you have low operating capital, you actually have no way of having wealth intact, because the whole definition of wealth is permanent income is defined as the amount one can spend while leaving wealth intact. So, on that note, all of us, in some way or another, have either been in the red pill system or still are in the red pill system. But the question is, in 2021, is do we want to get over to the blue pill system, which is the free flow side, which is where your money is arcing, and obviously you get tremendously bigger numbers. So in the upcoming teachings, I want to talk about this. Now, to refer back to keep consistent with our first lessons, we just talk about money flow. I want you to ask yourself a serious question this year. If you had an opportunity to grow your money exponentially in ways that you could not even imagine, in growth cycles that you couldn't even imagine, from simply following the processes already designed, all you have to do is get on board. As a matter of fact, I have a client that's ordered as mgmc. Actually, I've had 2 clients. So our orders are growing pretty quick because, it's helpful, and it's a tool that, as I said, has helped me so much, helped my family, and all of the people that are getting on board with it after they, get exposed to the science of money. And I thank you so very, very much. Everybody's watching. But anyway, let's say you had a chance to go from a low operating capital to getting, on a path to the blue side. Would you be willing to take it? I know I was, and it substantially changed my life. And so on that note, I'm asking you, as you view this content, keep in mind that permanent income is defined as the amount one can spend. So we're spending all the time in the blue pill system, but we're not, in the red pill side. But key emphasis while leaving wealth intact. This system doesn't provide you a way to leave any wealth intact. It keeps you in a red pill. And a lot of people spend 20 to 40 years in this over a lifetime and end up pretty much at the end of their travel broke. However, on this side with the mgmc that we're offering, it's $39.95. It's simple to order, and it's exclusively designed, comes with your name on it, and it's a systematic money goal management chart that's going to take you there to your freedom. So, on that note, as always, I like to keep these teachings brief. We're going to get into some extensive, deep philosophical teachings, especially when we get to the other side. So, but for now, get ready to bring this video to a close. And I'm just going to ask you to, seriously take this information serious, and just make a decision after you watch it, because, 2 people can start in a marathon, and after 20 years, one person can end up a billionaire, and the same person can end up right here. And so I'm just asking you to think about it. Everything we do is free. Our objective is to reach 30,000 people a year to teach saving money through our mgmc and our free class on Nubian Science. So just let your people know that I think the best way to get us is log on to YouTube and just put in Nubian Science. The channel is our channel, Nubian Science channel, but don't put in Nubian Science channel. Just put in Nubian Science or the Science of Money, and just log on to the videos. And please just spread it with your friends and family. And we thank you so much for joining us this evening. And I'm Preston. I'm your host. You have a wonderful night. Thank you for watching the Science of Money. Good evening.